Just a quick update because I've been away for a few days and haven't done any Blender videos. Family's been sick and I've been busy with a lot of different things. But I am coming back, of course, and I've got lots more planned. Um, I got to tell you that I think the moon base is on hold for now. It's a cool idea, but it's just it might be something I work on the side. It's just too big of a project, and I think I know that many of you prefer, the short and sweet videos, and they're never very short for me anyhow. But just get to the point and do something and get it done. Maybe if it takes 2 videos, maybe even 3 at the most. But the moon base thing would take a long time. So what I've been noticing with respect to Substance Painter, just modeling maybe in Blender and rendering in Blender or displaying the materials in Blender, but texturing in Substance Painter. Yes, there's a lot of Substance Painter videos out there, but there are a lot of time lapses, and there's a lot of them where they're, doing it on the mascot and showing, this material or that, and there's always a lack of what I think would be interesting to do, which is, I guess, good for me, maybe good for you, and that is actual good examples of doing a technique on an interesting model, something useful. And so what I've come up with is stuff like, for the moment anyhow, looking at some of the procedural materials, I guess, alphas, whatever, and using them on stuff like sci-fi floors. How to make a nice metal graded floor in Substance Painter quickly. Those hazard stripes that I showed you how to make in Blender, you can do them in Substance Painter. And something that I think is usable, easy to do, and quick, as opposed to a long time lapse where some expert with 100 layers, what are you going to get from that? Unless you're really good at it, and that's not me. So, as usual, relative beginner stuff by a relative beginner. All right? So I got something really cool planned with a hazard stripe and a metal graded floor, easy to do, and I'm going to start looking at the patterns and how a couple of different ways we could do like a hexagonal grid with opacity so you can see through it, or some kind of, the way the wireframe modifier works in Blender. So just do it on one plane, you can see through. Cool stuff like that you can use right away in your projects if you're using Substance Painter. So that's my plan. So it's a little bit of a deviation from Blender. I realize that not everybody can afford Substance Painter, but if anybody's got it and a relative beginner out there, I hope this will be interesting for you. All right, so I'll be around in the next day or so, and we'll get started on some of that. And then more of those old lever modeling things and sci-fi and whatever. Take care.